Hello, Steps from Home trainees. This is Peter, one of the Steps to Work and now Steps from Home volunteers. Just checking in with everybody and hope you're all coping okay with the restrictions which are necessary to protect the NHS and save lives at this difficult time with the coronavirus. As some of you will know from, particularly from cohort 3, I shared a little bit of my experience of mental health issues and other problems in my life and how that impacted on me, and in particular around my isolation and inability to get going sometimes and have motivation and all the rest of it. So I'm speaking from personal experience. I know that being on your own or restricted in what you can do, and particularly if you're sort of isolated from things that you're used to doing, can be very difficult, and it's very easy to get into bad, unhelpful, maybe is a better word, patterns of behaviour, to end up where you're sleeping in late, sitting or watching box sets or playing video games through half the night. Your body clock then can reverse so that you're almost not living in the day. You can't be bothered doing things. It's very easy to get down, and that can have a big impact, and has in the past had a very big impact on my life. Now, I'm one of these people who's been asked to shield themselves for 12 weeks because of my underlying asthma and some other conditions. No face-to-face contact. And very kindly, people from Strawberry Fields, Louise from the Fresh Expressions team, has been helping with some bits of shopping to complement and supplement the online food ordering that I've been able to organise and do. So that's been absolutely fantastic. So thank you, Strawberry Field. But what I want to talk about here now is the fact that in the couple of weeks that I've been doing this, and I live on my own in a one-bedroom flat, I'm feeling really positive and coping with the experience. And that's because I've learnt over the years, through often motivated by pain and letting things go too far, I've learnt what works. I'm a real expert on what doesn't work, but I'm slowly learning what does work. So I want to talk a little bit, if I can, with you about some things that I've found useful and maybe some things that are really worth avoiding. So let's start with the useful things first. So first thing, set a regular time to get up each day. Get a routine. Whether it's having a shower, having a shave if you're a guy, or getting ready for the day if you're a woman, just set that routine and do it. And, you know, mine now is that I get up, I have a few little morning exercises, I have a shave, a shower, a cup of coffee, and I do some daily readings and a little bit of mindfulness meditation, which I'm sure some of the work coaches can talk to you about. This thing here is, if you can see it, is the thing that I use for my little mindfulness medication. So you turn it upside down and you can see that the liquid runs through in a very slowly and kind of takes you away from all the frustrations and things of the day. I find it very calming in a really good way. Only lasts for about 5 minutes, but very effective. So that's one little tool. There's lots of stuff online on YouTube videos and stuff you could use as well. So a plan, a regular getting up time, some way of settling yourself down at the beginning of the day. And then maybe a list of things to do. What have I got to do today? And do I have to do all those things? Maybe I don't have to do them all. Maybe I can only do a few of them. And if you get to that point where you're finding it really difficult, then one thing, you know, getting up, having a shower, that's a victory sometimes. Or, you know, if you can't face a whole task, which bits can I do now? And then the other thing I'd say is making sure that you're speaking to people. I know most of you might be living in families, others may not, but you're speaking to people every day. And if that needs to be online via WhatsApp phone call, you can do video phone calls or whatever. or just the keeping in touch with the Steps from Home team, do that every day. And if you're able to, the other thing that I found incredibly helpful is eat when I'm feeling sorry for myself or bored or can't be bothered or all of those things, which can easily happen, do something for someone else. So is there a friend you've not spoken to for a while who might be on their own too? Give them a ring, drop them a text. If you're able to go out and volunteer for one of these schemes where you're helping with picking up prescriptions or doing the shopping for an elderly neighbour, volunteer for it and do that. I guarantee you, doing something for someone else will absolutely take away all of that feeling of can't be bothered, bored, whatever, if you get up and do it. And you'll feel so good about yourself afterwards. So those are my initial tips. I've got lots more, which we could do in another little video clip, but this is probably long enough. So, and also because I'm isolating at home on my own, it's all done in one shot, and there isn't another camera person. Otherwise, I would show you the hobby that I've taken up, which is yoga, which is my new thing. That's the other final tip. Find something new to do that you've never tried before and give it a go. Okay, thanks. Good luck. Hope everybody keeps well.